Welcome back, everybody. West Hall here at the Las Vegas Convention Center for SEMA Day 2. Now, my next guest is a dear friend, esteemed judge, and mentor of SEMA Launchpad. And find out a little bit more about her, check this out.
Having grown my business to this point, it's so important to help other people to launch their businesses. Great presentation. We're really intrigued by your product. Is your model, your distribution model, direct to consumer?
We currently are direct to consumer.
It would really help you to repatriate the manufacturing to the U.S., to a made in America product. The words of advice that I would give: have fun, share your passion, be excited, and just enjoy this ride.
She is the president of Redline Detection. Her name is Alex Parker, and it's so great to see you again.
Chris, I am so excited to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me to have this conversation. Day 2 of SEMA. It is the best week of the year. It's amazing.
Of course. So we're just a full day and a little bit in. How is SEMA 24 going for you?
Oh my gosh, it's been incredible. Honestly, so many new vehicles, so many new features of the show. We come every year, you think you've done it before, and it just feels fresh. The best part for me, and I want to know what you think the best part is, the best part for me is seeing people that really in our industry, they're not just industry friends, they're not just people you do business with, they become family. Our industry is just a big family, and it's just awesome to be back.
Yeah, I said it yesterday. I'll say it again today. SEMA is part family reunion and part best car party in the world. So that definitely falls in line. All right, so tell everybody, first of all, what exactly Redline Detection is.
Thank you. Yeah, so Redline Detection is an American manufacturer. We manufacture diagnostic equipment, smoke machines, everything from internal combustion through boosted technologies through now hybrid and EV. So we're totally agnostic. Whatever you want to build, then we can work with you and make it better.
And you created the business, you started it up.
So we're young in this industry, really 20 years in, not quite even. And a lot of these companies have been around a long time. We're family-owned business. And I think one of the really cool things about SEMA is you do run into a lot of family-owned businesses. You can walk down any aisle and meet people who, it's not just a business. I like to say fear is my morning coffee. Like, you're making payroll and you're taking a risk and you're innovating and making new things and really out front. So we all live it and breathe it here.
Yeah, I mean, much like your product, you are the last line of defense.
Yeah.
You can't let anybody get behind you. So
100%. Yeah, you're so right on about that. So yeah, it's just a super exciting moment. I feel like in our industry, there's a little bit of I feel like maybe the last couple of years there's a little friction about kind of where are we going and what's happening. And I think we've worked that out because we are just in this innovation moment. And, we are nothing in our industry if we're not innovators, right? We are fixers and makers and innovators. So it's a super, super exciting time to be here. We've got Redline Detection has a big two-story booth up in Upper South Hall. So yeah, come by, check it out.
Cool. We had Kevin Robinson on the show yesterday, who of course won Launchpad 2 years ago with his tire jack product. His company Trax is just kicking ass, which is so cool to see.
Great to see.
You were one of the judges
at
Launchpad when he won the big prize. So what was that experience like? You've done Launchpad a couple of times.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we're not doing it anymore. I wish we still were, because it was such a great launch pad, no pun intended, for new products. But what was that experience? Did you learn anything to benefit your business from being a judge on Launchpad?
You know what? I learn something every day. Everybody's out there figuring out new ways to do it. They're coming up with new ways to communicate what they're doing. So yeah, I learned a ton. Being a judge on Launchpad was a phenomenal experience for me because it really intersected a couple things. One, my business. We are an American manufacturer. We are bringing in raw materials. We are doing design and engineering right in our building in Orange, California. assembly lines, we are making equipment, and we are exporting to 160 countries around the world. So it is just manufacturing, baby. Like, we are making it right here, right? And I'm super proud of that. And so I was able to really bring that manufacturing insight and expertise to Launchpad. So a lot of the contestants on Launchpad are really small startups. You know, they're maybe making it in their garage or, you know, their spare bedroom, you know? Yeah. And so it was really great to be able to help them and kind of mentor them up a little bit in terms of how to grow that manufacturing and how to set up for success for growth.
And be an inspiration for them, because, you know, you are a successful business that you started yourself, put a lot of years into it, blood, sweat, and tears. And I love the fact that you manufacture right here in America, in California, and export to 160 countries. And that is really the American dream come to life.
Baby, we're not here to play small ball. Are you kidding? I mean, this is like American grit and determination at work. We are doing it.
Very cool.
So, you know, the thing about Launchpad that was so amazing for me was it takes that day-to-day business experience, you know, of being an entrepreneur, and then it really intersects with what I'm most passionate about in life, which is helping people get a great start in their business life or, you know, their professional life. And so I'm still really close touch with a bunch of people who are on Launchpad, you know, heard from a bunch of them before we came out here. And you know, every once in a while I get a question from them. Hey, what do you think about this? Hey, would you be willing to look at that? And I'm so happy to be able to do that and to, you know, kind of help them in their development. I've had, on the younger side, like with students, I've had 115 mentees that I've directly worked with and had as interns or helped them get their career started. And there's just nothing better. If you want to restore your faith in humanity, hang out with these kids. Like, they are so just smart and hardworking and earnest and, you know, just so good, just so dang good.
So we keep touching on the concept of innovation, and obviously here at Sema you see it everywhere you look. So when you're walking around the show, what are you looking for to perhaps garner something that will help you to continue to innovate?
Oh wow, that's such a great question, Chris. One of the things I really like is young guns. I mean, AJ's out there right now, right? It's incredible. It is super inspiring to see these people out there that are just hand building, you know, from the ground up. And they don't have big sponsors or anything, you know? They're patching together money to get a vehicle out here. And I love that passion. I mean, that for me is where it's at.
Yeah, it's the next.
What's your favorite thing, though? That's what I want to know.
My favorite thing about walking around Sema?
Like, what's your favorite part?
I mean, it's seeing the people who I only get to see at Sema, like yourself, and it's just that reunion time. And even though I only see these people once a year, I reconnect with them and kind of reset with them, and we share that passion for the industry, which is what I love. So that's got to be my
Isn't it fun to run into people and catch up on like what they've been working on? You know, I feel like that's what I say to everybody. What are you working on? What are you excited about right now?
Yeah, right? And it's co-inspiration. It's like you see somebody and you go, hey, you're doing great. You're inspiring me, and they're looking at me and they're going, hey, you're doing great, you inspire me. It's just a big love fest here.
Well, you're inspiring me this week because I think that this Sema Live experience is so cool because, you know, it's like you're bringing Sema into people's home and on their phone, and you really like capturing the experience.
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to give the viewer on Sema's Facebook page and YouTube channel what it's like to be here at Sema, because it's like, it's just, you can't describe it. So you have to see it, you have to kind of feel it, be here. So
the energy is crazy. I mean, we've got a booth like this, like the big 2-story thing, and you look out across the floor and people are just excited and buzzing and talking to everybody. It's like nothing else. Sema's the best.
Alex Parker, president of Redline Detection. So great to see you again.
So great to see you, buddy.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me
on Sema Live.